Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of our drawing of bug type evolutions as well as a ghost type evolution called Nympheon and Spectreon. So if you have missed out part 1, basically what I did is I just sketched it out and then retraced it and added some details with my pen. And so now we are going to be coloring it. And I am thinking of using like bluish, purplish, grayish tones for Spectreon. And then doing green, maybe like a pink or some type of orange, orangey, greenish, yellowish type of combination for Nympheon, the bug type. I don't know. I have no idea how, like, what colorings bugs have, but that's just the first thing that came to my mind. But I know they probably have all sorts of different colors. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing, and then we're gonna be coloring the background as well. So thank you for stopping by to my channel, and I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get started. All right. So, I think I'm going to start with... I don't know what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with the dark. You know what? I usually go lighter, and then I gradually go darker. So I think I'm gonna do like a light blue on the sky first. I really want to give it that like wispy, ghostly vibe. What is your favorite evolution? My favorite would be a toss between Sylveon and Espeon. I like Sylveon mainly because of its shiny. I think it has one of the coolest shinies for the Eeveelutions. Espeon I like because, I don't know, I like cats, and Espeon reminds me of a cat, like a psychic cat type of creature that I would love to have as a pet. Maybe help get heavy things off of like tall shelves or something with its telekinetic powers. I'd like to have either a Sylveon or an Espeon as my Eeveelution. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there is another step to this process after I color it. I might outline it with my micron pen. I don't know, we'll see. I keep saying that. I keep saying it like, oh, I'm gonna trace over with my micron pen, and I decide not to. Because I feel like the pen really already adds a little bit of texture and depth to the drawings. Just add a little bit of darker colors to like the areas that are shaded. I'm just going to add that gradient. I think I'm going to add a bit of purple here and there. Yeah. I don't want to color the whole thing purple, I just want to add accents of purple here and there to give it that multi-dimensional coloring. I think I'm going to add a little bit of black. Create that like grayish tone. I think I'm going to add a little bit of orange and yellow to these orbs to make it look like it's slightly, you know, like a fireball almost. Ghostly fireball. Just don't be afraid of mixing different colors. And even if it's complementary, if you kind of blend it all in, you know, like lightly, it actually looks pretty good. It adds that little bit of some interest. So it's not just like a monochrome coloration. I hope you get what I mean. Sometimes I can't voice my words or voice my thoughts, see? This just adds a little bit of something. And then we're going to color in the ears. Now we're going to focus on its eyes. So now we are going to move on to Nympheon, and let's start out with green. But we're gonna use the magenta to create that complementary, not complementary, but oh my god, sorry. To create that contrast, you know, like with the blue and the yellow, like with this guy. So we're gonna do the same thing with Mr. Nympheon or Mrs. Nympheon. I'll just call it Mrs. Nympheon. It's fitting. And then Spectreon is a boy. For me, coloring is all about layering. I just keep layering on and on top of colors with, you know, different shading or I mean different tones or as well as different colors to create that, once again, multi-dimensional effect. Now I'm going to use dark green to color in some of the darker parts. With the fur, the ears, anywhere there's like a little shadow. Let me go in with some yellow. Just some touches of yellow here and there. I don't want this to look too much like a Leafeon, so I'm gonna add in some magenta just to give it that buggy vibe. I don't know. I think red is complemented to green, I'm not sure, but it helps to just neutralize the intensity of that particular color. So you see I have way too much green on this guy. So it's just adding a little bit of red hues to kind of neutralize that green color a little bit. Not a lot, you can still see the green, but it's not like overtly green, you know? I keep saying you know. Like the amount of you knows is just ridiculous. Like the amount of you knows I edit out. Jeez, okay. Coloring these little scales. I want this to look like a tail of like a bee or something. Or not a tail. Oh, I mean the tail to look like the thorax of a bee. So this is the finished drawing for our ghost type and bug type Eeveelutions. I think it turned out pretty good, and I decided not to go through with the micron pen tracing. I feel like it looks good already enough with the pen, like the regular pen details. I hope you guys enjoy this process and enjoy this creation. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And if you want to see more of my artwork, you can check out them on Instagram as well as DeviantArt. I'll include links to those profiles in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys around next time for another drawing. Can't wait to see what's next. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.